What else do you have?
Joe Burrow's having his appendix removed.
Okay, Paulie wants to play a Joe Burrow. Is this a medical game?
Yes, the Joe Burrow health game if you want to play it.
So he's going to undergo an appendectomy. Fritzy, have you had one of those?
I have. During a previous surgery, they just decided, why don't we just get the appendix out while we're in there.
They surf and turfed you? They double dip?
It had nothing to do with appendicitis. They were doing other things. They're like, we'll get the appendix out so he doesn't get appendicitis at a later date.
Why did the colonoscopy and the sports hernia? So they just flip you over.
Like a rotisserie?
Yeah, I was on a spit.
And you had a coupon for like 10% off, which is nice. You might as well use it.
I did. That's the problem. They took 10% off, and I said, hey, easy there.
Nice.
Okay. This is the Joe Burrow game of operation?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And here we go with some theme music. Joe Burrow undergoing an appendectomy.
All right, this is a multi-part question. Let's see who gets the best answer.
Okay.
What is the appendix physically? Like, how would you describe what it looks like? Where is it on your body? And what does it do, if anything?
Well, it feels like Todd's going to get all of these.
I don't know exactly what it does. I don't know if it helps with like waste products or something, but they decided at some point that it was a useless thing that you didn't need.
A side effect of removing your appendix, it causes you to slur your words.
That's not true.
Not true at all.
It's possible. It is possible that that's what happened.
Appendectomy. All right, so what does the appendectomy, what does the appendix do? What's this, the appendix?
The appendix helps to get rid of waste products, but I know that's not the answer.
Okay. Do you know where it is?
I think it's on your lower right under your stomach. Could be the left, though, but I'm going to say lower right side.
Okay. Seton?
I think that the appendix looks like a slug or like a caterpillar. And I think that
Wait, it's that small?
Yeah, I don't think it's very big. And I think that it does something with, like, to help your liver, maybe.
Okay.
Like filters.
Oh, okay.
Something.
Filtering device.
But not that important.
Okay. All right. Marv?
Yeah, it's something with the kidneys. Okay, that's all I got. It's almost like marriage advice for me.
Yeah. Okay. I haven't had my appendix out.
Ooh.
What?
Well, let's hope that you can just have no issues with your appendix. That's good.
Wait. Has everybody else had their appendix out?
No,
Marv?
I'm still intact.
Seton? He said, we haven't. You're the only one that had your appendix
I
out.
thought that's a fairly common thing. Yeah, they take your appendix like they fill a cavity.
Okay. I'm going to guess the appendix is a filtering organ. And it's on your lower left side.
Okay, Fritzy got the location right. It's on your lower right side. The rest of his answer was nonsensical and not right. Seton was pretty correct. It is like a small tube almost, or a small, like, it looks like a little small caterpillar type animal. The appendix sits at, Marvin had nothing right whatsoever. Dan, you said a filtering system?
Yeah.
If you stretch it, that may work. The appendix sits at the junction of the small intestine and large intestine. It's a thin tube about 4 inches long, and it sits by the right abdomen. This is according to WebMD. The function of the appendix is unknown. One theory is that the appendix sits as a storehouse for good bacteria rebooting the digestive system after illnesses. But that's not a proven medical fact. Other medical experts say the appendix is a useless remnant from our evolutionary past. Surgical removal of the appendix causes no observable medical problems. Now, looking at the Joe Burrow, they could have found out he had it by either inflammation and pain or doing routine blood test. If your white cell count's elevated, they look at the appendix as one of the culprits.
Okay. Well, that's the Joe Burrow game of operation.
Yeah, I like it.
We learned a lot.
Why not?
A lot of fun. Yeah. I don't need my appendix. If it's taken out, I'm okay. And I don't need one of my kidneys if I have one of those taken out, correct?
Need it? It's better to have 2 kidneys.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a buddy who has 1 kidney. He says it's tough.
But don't they give up kidneys all the time,
Yes.
people? Yeah. So
What?
Yeah, but
If
you're
you-
kind of a hero for giving up one of your good kidneys.
Yeah.
Because it's a big deal.
I would give up. I would say, well, which one is the bad one? Like, yeah, can I give up the lesser of the two? You know, I don't want to give up the good kidney. Yeah, Paul.
But can you give up? So you can voluntarily give up a kidney. If the other one's good, you're not really affecting your life much.
I wouldn't think so.
Right.
Nobody's asked me to, but
If one of us needed one and you were the match,
and
you try to get out of it.
well, no, I'd have to find out what your blood type is, and then of course mine would not be a match.
Let's say you're an exact match
Yeah,
and you're
no.
the only person in the tri-state area that could.
If I could, am I keeping you alive?
You're adding to our quality of life, not necessarily saving our life.
Okay, which one of you? Because I don't know if it's a blanket, that everybody gets a kidney. Would I do it? Of course I would.
That's on tape.
Yes, of course I would give up a kidney if it could help you have a better quality of life.
You got to go Cliff Kingsbury on this one, Dan. You got to go coach speak.